Okay. Madam Clerk, next speaker, please.
Yes, ma'am. Next speaker is Mr. Teague.
Good evening, members of the council, those who are here, those who are watching. You know, just to reinforce the statement about the census, I was in Atlanta, Georgia this past week at a conference, and one of the sessions was called Census in Schools. And what we learned from the Department of Education and also from the Census Bureau, that the highest number of citizens that aren't counted are between the ages of 0 and 3. So it is extremely important. The national and federal agencies were there to reiterate the fact that your federal funding is directly connected to the numbers that you have in your city and in your state. So I have to reiterate their message to make sure you get involved with the census. If you go on my page, you can find out how to get involved with the census in schools. I talked to the officers from Washington, D.C. today. Some of the information is on my page. Next, I want to see if we can, let me pull it up on my Facebook page. 4 of our students from the BTMF Academy at John F. Kennedy Educational Complex received full scholarships to attend New Jersey City University. I think that deserves a round of applause. Now, in the interest of sparing myself embarrassment, I'm not going to call their names because I don't want to mess them up. But you can go on my page and see their picture and see their names. And if you know who they are, please congratulate them and encourage other students to get involved. Tomorrow night is a workshop for the Board of Education, 90 Delaware Avenue, 6:30 p.m. Please come out, okay? It's important that you come out. Even if you can't stay for the entire workshop, you're on your way home from work, you need to grab some groceries. Listen, we have a supermarket right next to the building. So you can go get your groceries, come into 90 Delaware, sit for 5 or 10 minutes, and head on home. Get the paperwork. We have copies of the budget and the agenda right there in the room. You can pick up a copy, bring it home. If you have any questions about anything on that document, feel free to call any of the board members, myself, the administration, and we will walk you through it. Okay, we want to make sure you understand that you have every right to show up and ask questions. On the 19th, there's also our regular meeting at John F. Kennedy. Please show up, all right? I'm really imploring that you show up so that you can understand and see what's going on and how we get things done in our city. Also, parents, students that attend School 7, New Roberto Clemente, and Don Bosco. School 7, New Roberto Clemente, and Don Bosco. Tomorrow night is your report card night. Tonight was pre-K through 8th grade, okay? Tomorrow night is School 7, New Roberto Clemente, Don Bosco. Make sure you're there in the classroom. Show the teachers that you appreciate the time that they're taking out to educate your children. We do have, one more thing. Church of Jesus Christ Patterson, good friends of mine, they're having a Heart Awareness Month, Thursday, February 13th, 7 p.m. The doctor there is Margarita Camacho, and she's going to be there to talk about surgical procedures and heart transplants. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Councilman McCoy's brother, Councilman McCoy's brother was the recipient of a heart transplant. And so please come out. I have the flyers. 1 second, just before I leave, I want to make it crystal clear that I'm 150% behind Councilman McCoy's re-election to the 3rd Ward. I'm going to make sure all the people that support me will come out for him. I want the dean to remain here until he's ready to leave because I respect his wisdom and what he brings to the council. All right, so that's where I'm at with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Next speaker.
Council President, just before the next speaker,
Councilman McCoy.
it's critically important with regards to the heart transplant that Commissioner Teague talked about. I have 2 family members who have received a heart transplant. My oldest brother, Winston, and my youngest brother, Wesley. Both are heart transplant recipients. So that's a very important thing to me. We've already done the genetic analysis and all of that. It's not an hereditary circumstance. It just so happened that they both are heart transplant recipients. And Wesley received his heart in a very, very short period of time. The young lady that will come on Thursday is the actual surgeon in Beth Israel in Philadelphia in Newark rather, that did the surgery. So it's a wonderful opportunity to actually meet someone with that level of skill that could do that and hear about how to stay healthy and how to keep your heart. But if you have to change one out, to find somebody that's skilled enough to do that. So I would encourage everybody, 2935 Hilden Avenue, Church of Jesus Christ, on Thursday, 7 p.m. Come on out and be educated a little bit on the process.
Thank you very much, Councilman McCoy.
And
Madam
pray for
Clerk?
me in my heart so that I don't have to change it.
It's not hereditary, right?
It's not, but
That's a good thing.